comments. Because everyone's going to comment this morning. No. See, that's better, see? So we were noticing that the last couple of... We're trying to figure... The setup is, like, constantly evolving, I feel. Like...
Because it's very amateur. Y'all are sitting on a box today.
You are sitting on a box today. We're learning. We didn't do this before. We're learning.
We've been doing it for 4 years.
And we're still learning. This is not our wheelhouse. It
is not.
We can craft garments. And
yes, not expertly.
Oh.
I'm okay with just not being an expert at anything.
It's funny actually because Michelle and I are constantly talking about how we're sort of like slapdash, and she came to Quilt Club on Monday. I was hosting, and she's got all of her like pieces neatly labeled with a wonder clip, and I had mine jammed in a bag. And she's like, maybe I'm not as slapdash as I thought I was.
Right.
So you got cute little earrings on today.
I do have cute little earrings on today. I know. Sometimes I get my shit together. I'm like, oh, they match with my shirt.
They do match with your shirt. See?
Little, I think they're Labradorites.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So. The saddest thing happened this morning.
Chavi couldn't have a custom cocktail for breakfast.
Oh God, no, worse than that.
Worse than no breakfast cocktail?
The squirrels decapitated George.
Who's George?
George is his sunflower.
Uh-oh.
So I'm
sure it was very tasty.
I was getting into the shower and Jason was walking him to school, and from the shower I hear like
blood curdling scream.
So stupid squirrels. They really like sunflowers.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes. Squirrels, chipmunks.
They eat everything. Our irises lasted this year. I was really surprised, and we had 4 tulips.
We don't have a lot of problems with squirrels eating things in our yard, probably because they're distracted by the crab apples. They just eat all the crab apples. So
they slum it with the maple keys, but they eat a lot of our. The one that drives me nuts, and I've said this before, is the single bites out of the cucumbers.
Yes.
And then it's like, you don't even like them. Stop trying to eat them. Like, realize this.
No.
Stupid.
Can you put like cat hair around everything?
No, and then the cats are pooping in my backyard right now too.
That's yeah, the neighborhood cat that shits in my front yard is the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
I hate that thing.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that, pet cats should be indoor. I understand that, cats are prone to roam, but they're perfectly happy being inside.
They're also
animals.
An invasive species in North America.
Yeah.
And they kill native species.
And they're a terror to the bird, and they kill them just for fun.
And they kill birds for fun.
Yeah.
And
have you ever seen that oatmeal cartoon? About I'll send it to you later. It's about
oatmeal?
You know the oatmeal. It's like a joke publication.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was thinking porridge.
No, not porridge. It's like the Onion or the Beaver
I know the oatmeal.
Okay, yeah. It's early.
It's not the thing you think of first when you hear the word oatmeal.
No.
You think porridge.
Yeah, well, that's fair. We've got a big to-do happening this weekend. We've got Knit in Public Day on Saturday.
The weather be damned.
No, I'm trying to channel all of my energy into like pushing the clouds away.
It's gonna be like this, but colder.
Yeah, and you know what? If it's like this, I think it's not too bad.
If it's just drizzling like this,
we can set the tent up and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If it's really, really bad, then
blustery and thunderstorms,
then we'll move everything inside.
We're not gonna put up metal tents in a thunderstorm. Yeah, so we'll put things inside. Like, we can tack chairs around the store.
Yeah.
And conversation areas.
Yeah. And it'll be.
We'll push things out of the way in the classroom. And
there's enough space in the classroom that we can set up a good, group of people.
Yeah.
The ice cream truck is still coming. Mary Dairy is not abandoning us.
Yeah.
and Alley Cat's gonna be here.
And Alley Cat's gonna be
and
here.
her yarn is so lovely.
I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she brings the linen again.
She is.
Great.
She's
Perfect.
bringing. She sent me a list the other day. She was
so organized. We
super
love
organized. Yeah.
The little things in life, people. It's the little things.
She hasn't been able to give me numbers yet because she sold way more than she anticipated at Knit City.
Good for her.
So she had a rush order of undyed yarn coming on Tuesday night that she was dyeing up super fast to bring this weekend.
Blow all her fans out.
Yeah. So, but she's bringing the silk linen. She's bringing the silk yak. I think the
I have
super
knit with
sock.
both of those in the past year. Delightful.
I knit her silk
So
yak.
nice.
I did a color work cowl.
Yeah.
Like it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So nice. I need to block it and then just kitchen or stitch it together.
I've actually knit 2 sweaters with the silk yak fingering this year.
Yeah.
From her.
Gorgeous. I used her DK.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's and we both have made ranunculuses out of the silk linen. And B made a ranunculus.
So I've actually started pulling mine out.
Are you gonna do another
it in a much smaller size? I'm actually also debating knitting it in a smaller needle. Because the fabric is very, very open.
It is a very like it's I think it's finer than like it's a light fingering.
Yeah. So yeah, it ends up being just way too big.
Yeah.
And it grows quite a lot.
Yes.
And the fabric is quite open and it gets caught on everything. So
yeah,
I'm gonna knit it probably a size down and at least 1 needle down.
Yeah.
And I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
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 So
anyways, and she's got this massive wall of minis that she always brings, which is so much fun. Like every color that you can think of. I think there was 400 of them last year.
We should clear out that unit over there today or tomorrow.
Yes.
And to make space for her over there.
It's already on my list.
Lots of space.
Already on my list.
Yeah, so people should come for that.
Yes.
Plus, it is Sweater Saturday, so
any of our own
regular priced yarn is 15% off when you buy 4 or more skeins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've still got some sale yarn too, which is between 25 and 50% off.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
yeah,
and lots of fun new like knitty things in the store.
A ton of fun new knit adjacent,
so
related things.
You pulled those if you want to show those.
So we got in a shipment of Tosh Merino Light. We haven't had Tosh Merino Light in ages. Ages and ages. We've been kind of whittling down our colors and really looking at like what works and what you guys like. And you guys like variegateds and speckles. So I thought I'd give you some more variegateds and speckles.
Those are fun.
I like, this one is fantastic. This one is called White Elephant. This one is Budapest Lyric.
I like that one.
This one is Spring Fever. And this was from their Advent surprise bundle that we did not get this past year. But this, I love this color. This is called Spiked Punch. And it actually has a little bit more purple in it than you can see. The label's kind of hiding the purple. So fun. Yeah, I love this. The Spiked Punch is quite nice.
Fun. And then the other thing that we got in, you
these
showed me,
so
these are
fun.
So cool.
These are so much fun.
Like really want.
So these are little card decks with knitting charts on them.
So
and they're in different themes. We've got, I think we have 8 themes.
9
themes.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I think
so you open it up. There are half size decks and full size decks, and you open it up, and there is 1 instruction card, 2 cowl pattern cards, and 24 color work chart cards in the small deck, and then that's sort of doubled in the large ones. But basically, so like little instruction thing and suggestions on like how do you sequence the cards. This is the cowl, and then you've got charts basically like this. So that's a little chart to make some little trees.
And I think you're supposed to use them sort of the half decks you're supposed to use in conjunction with the full
could be
decks.
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
those
can mix and match. This
Yeah.
is more like basic ones.
Yeah, like little stripes between. But like here's a little chart for a snowflake, and here's another snowflake.
And they have a worksheet download on their website.
Yeah.
That you can, if you want to like chart out a larger something, a wolf or fox.
I think that's an Arctic fox, and that's a polar bear,
and that's a moose.
Moose or reindeer.
Yeah.
Reindeers.
Penguin.
Penguins. And
oh my god.
Walrus. And a narwhal.
So cute.
Super cute. So yeah, I mean this is like, I think this is so unique and fun. You can make, you know, literally you could plan it out, you could like put them, like lay them all out and plan out your project.
Yeah.
Or you could play like roulette, you know, cards.
Yeah. Deal out 5 cards
like
and how am I going to put these together?
Knitting roulette, you know, you just sort of like see how it goes. Yeah, so I think this is amazing.
Yeah, so, you know, and fun thing, baking.
Like, come on.
And for all your, you know, autumn motifs, so your pumpkins and your mushrooms. And
Yes, we've got one for each season.
Yes.
And then we've got
Rhinebeck is like the...
Rhinebeck is one. There's a baking one, an Arctic one, a monsters one.
Yes.
And then we're forgetting one.
We are forgetting one.
There's
That's
a
okay.
basic deck, and then we're forgetting some stuff.
That's okay.
They are all on the website.
They are.
All on the website. Super cute and nice and portable. Great for gifts.
Yes.
Fantastic gifts. These are going to be amazing stocking stuffers later
Yes.
in the year. Because yes, it is Christmas time basically in the craft world. We're all thinking about Christmas.
So speaking of if you are on our class newsletter list, you got advance notification this morning about...
Are we doing this as a class?
Yes, we're doing this as a class. Yeah, you got advance notification.
Are they already set aside?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good.
Michelle's on that.
Michelle's on
Michelle
top of
deals with that side of things,
Good,
and
good.
I just make sure that the teachers have,
Good.
you know, done their part.
Absolutely. You're the teacher wrangler.
I'm the teacher wrangler, and Michelle is the supply wrangler,
Absolutely.
and together we work as a fantastic
Absolutely.
team. So yes, this countdown calendar is going to be a class.
So amazing.
You know, I think it's a great like step up class for anyone who's done.
So basically you've got the panel here that goes to here.
Yeah.
And then here's all the pockets.
Little
so you're going to
pockets.
cut these out, you're going to fold them under, and then you're going to top stitch them onto the matching pocket areas.
And then they're gonna do like a backing and just turn it
like
over. We're not gonna do binding.
Little
And then
hang
tabs.
tabs. Yeah. So you'll need a dowel for hanging it at home.
But this is a great like step up class for someone who's taken some of our beginner classes.
Yeah.
Or if you're a more experienced sewer and you're like, I would just like to, because there's a lot of people who take our classes who are like, I just want to set aside some dedicated sewing time. This will be a nice, fun, easy project, and then you're like done for
Northern Lights.
Yeah.
We also have some quilting cotton, from this
That match.
selection, and flannel.
Yeah.
We just got 2 new flannels too that are in the back. I have to receive them.
And this is nice because it's not overtly Christmassy. It's very wintry themed.
It is wintry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are some of these little guys, these little woodland creatures that are sort of more Canadiana, doing like sports. Oh, these guys are Canadian.
Yeah.
They've got little Canada flags on them, doing sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, this particular panel is really like a Christmas countdown. You know, it is
holiday
a
countdown.
holiday countdown. It is
December countdown until school's done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or if you're a grown up and you feel you need a little treat every morning, because
absolutely
everyone needs a little treat every morning.
Absolutely.
So the other fun class I want to talk about that is happening, like
also, come on, like this, like totally unique in terms of like the Christmas calendars.
Yeah.
Christmas calendars out there, Advent calendars.
You got your we're over Santa.
I don't know how this is folded.
It's okay, sir. And you were telling me Carrie was going to be mad at me the other day.
I don't know. Just don't
It's
tell.
okay. No, don't tell Carrie.
Don't tell Carrie.
Look at this hat.
This is so fun.
This is amazing. So this is not me at all. I don't do.
Not even 1990s you?
Oh my God, no. I never, because I have curly hair.
You never wore hats?
I never wore hats. And my parents would be like, you have to wear a hat. You're going outside. And I'm like, I'm not wearing a hat.
I had a Tilly hat, like a brimmed, bucket sort of hat that I wore to. I took it to like summer camp because it was like we were gonna be outside all day, and that was part of the packing list. Is like bring a brimmed hat. So I brought a brimmed hat. Everybody called me Gilligan, with a French accent.
Nice.
With a northern Quebecois accent.
So this is a granny square bucket hat.
It even fits me.
There you go.
My massive head.
They are all the rage right now. If you
all
look
the rage
everywhere, they are
a Gen
everywhere.
Z.
Yeah.
Find a Gen Z. They are wearing a bucket hat.
A granny square bucket hat, particularly.
Yes.
So this is going to be a 3-session class. We've got some really nice.
This is great because you learn the. I would imagine you're gonna learn the granny squares, but you're also gonna learn like crocheting in the rounds, and binding off, and then seaming them together.
And this is the Blue Sky Cotton Sport.
Lovely,
isn't it great?
That is so nice.
And the colors look like so nice with each other.
That is so nice.
And Madeline is the teacher, and she crocheted this up like in a weekend while she was camping.
And we still have a lot of colors.
We still have
when
a
is
bunch
that
of colors. Mid-July.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
So,
and do some does a skein come with the class, or do they?
No, you have to buy your own.
Buy your own and pick.
I believe it's buy your own. I have to double check, but and you don't need 4 colors. But
No, you
could
do solid color. You do 2 colors.
Yeah. We picked 4 colors just because we wanted to show off the hat and the yarn and so
gorgeous.
Super cute.
Love
super fun.
That yarn has crocheted up so nicely.
Yes, and it's washed up really well.
So nicely.
So
Sorry,
we need
I
to
turn off my phone.
Yeah, we need to get that sample up on a mannequin.
A mannequin.
Yes.
We do have some more heads in the office.
Yes. All of the garment fabric arrived finally.
Not all of it. A lot of it.
Oh no, many of it.
All of the May garment fabric arrived.
So
on Monday.
If you were like,
June,
Fabrications hasn't really had many new fabrics.
You would be right.
Because
you would be right. Yes.
Yeah, one of
we have been lacking.
One of the downside or down. I don't want to say downsides.
You were telling me the other day you wouldn't be able to handle.
No, it's like the fluctuation
and the drama of things not arriving on time and keeping track of things
and being sent. Ordering 20 meters and being sent 10 meters. Like I don't know how you can't really play. You try to plan for it because we do try to plan for it.
I spend a lot of time and energy on
planning. And then it just all goes tits up. But
imagine how much worse it would be if we didn't plan.
No, fly by the seat of the pants.
Exactly.
Anyway, so a lot of it
this
came.
Is beautiful.
There is going to be.
This is Swiss Dot.
This is Swiss Dot. There's going to be a massive newsletter tomorrow. So if you love scrolling through
you
Friday
don't have to
newsletters,
put everything in the newsletter.
I don't. I'm not.
Did you also know that if you go onto the website and you look at fabric
and sort by new, all the new stuff comes up. Yes.
And yes, I have pushed an amazing amount.
It.
But a lot of the new apparel fabric is not on the website because it doesn't have photos yet.
No, exactly. So that's sorry. Caitlin and I have planned a sort of more slow release for that.
This is a lot less sheer than I thought it was.
Yeah. You have a shirt out of this, and I have a dress out of this. We both have the Marsala color, which is that like pinky one.
Yeah.
And I wear it without anything underneath it. Well, not underwear. I wear underwear. I wear underwear underneath my clothes. Anyways, we've had something similar to this blue before, but I love that this has almost got like a white Swiss dot to it. It's very lovely.
And it's really nice and lightweight and breezy for the summertime. So yeah, all sorts of dresses, shirts. I
Yeah.
have a Rami out of this.
I have a Miasotis, which is what I'm
Yeah.
wearing because
Yeah.
I only make 2 kinds of dresses.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one. So this, I actually sort of accidentally, I think, pulled like an outfit. Here, just shove it down there. We'll
put it all back together.
Put it all back together after.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
This is
fabric
a rayon slub.
the fabric I'm wearing was gifted to me by Carrie because she.
This is backwards. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she did not want to sew with it, and it's like it's more of a crepe, but it's very similar to the slub. And I was like,
Is it rayon?
It's rayon with a touch of linen.
It feels. I don't know.
That's what the tag said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it would be very similar to this, and I am surprised at how comfortable this fabric was. It was not fun to sew with, but it was amazing. It's amazing to wear. It's one of my favorite dresses. It drapes really, really nicely. So I think this
I like the
would
texture of this a lot.
Yeah, and I love the color. I like the colors in this. The florals are not really doing it for me, but I know other people love florals.
There's not a lot of patterns out there that are not floral.
There are not.
Um,
Even this was called abstract flowers, and I'm like, it's like paint splotches.
No, they're blossoms.
Well, splotches. It's not flowers. I don't wear flowers.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
You just shove it down there. This way.
This is a linen.
This is a linen
gauze.
crinkle gauze. This is
very.
Look at that.
This is sheerer
This
than
is
I thought
very
it was.
sheer. This would be super fun for like a beach cover up.
Yeah. Or a tunic.
Yeah.
You know, like a little mandarin color tunic or something.
Charlie
like
Kaftan.
Yeah, or like the Cali shirt dress.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be glorious in this.
Yeah. And it's got this like nice big check pattern woven into it. So
yeah, really fantastic.
very fun.
And I think this is a little rough, but
I think it's gonna soften up because of the linen
when you wash it.
And then this is bless you.
Excuse me.
We have had this before, so
yes,
we've made mention that there was a drought that killed a lot of the linen crops. So linen has gone up in price, and so we're looking at bringing in a lot of blends because it will make it a little bit more affordable.
This is still a good price.
This is a fantastic price. This is $29.99 a meter, which is
I don't think that's changed much from last year.
No, and it's 55% linen. Like it's 55-45 linen cotton, so you still get that nice.
It's got a little bit of a wrinkle to it, but not too bad.
And a little
comes
more.
Out nicely.
I was gonna say a little more structure than linen because of the cotton. But I know people who've like sewed shirts and dresses and pants with like lightweight pants with this. And it's really, really fantastic. So this is one of the new colors. This is dill. And this will be on the website later today, but it's in the store now. I think there's 5 new colors and 4 restocks, or 4 new colors and 5 restocks.
Yeah, something like that. There's a bunch of colors.
Yeah.
Tie is getting all wrapped up in there.
All right, and then this one too. I just love this blue. This is the same fabric that I wanted.
This is the same fabric, but yeah, this blue is really stunning. I love this blue color.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, it is not coming through on the screen at all.
No, it is much richer than this.
It's very washed out in the screen.
And we were discussing yesterday in our staff meeting what makes a chambray, and it is that there is a white warp thread, because the weft is the one that you're weaving through. So you can see on like the selvage, that's where your white is, and that's what gives it this like textured
color
appearance. Yeah. So Yeah, there's I think like 3 blues,
Yeah.
a couple of like neutrally kind of colors, two greens, an orange, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
There's that, and then we've got a lot of. I just pulled a bunch. I love this color combination. That like.
Yeah, the turquoise and the orange.
Yeah, it's like one of those underrated.
Yeah.
Color combinations.
For sure.
So this is a blender collection called Bubble Pop. No, Jewel Box.
Jewel Box. Yeah.
I don't know why I called it Bubble Pop. Maybe that's what Caitlin named the photo.
Could be.
Because we didn't know the name of the collection at the
So
time.
we have
12 colors, I think.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fat quarters.
And fat quarters.
So there are fat quarters on the
Yeah.
shelf of these ready to go, and we have a little bit of yardage of all of them.
Yeah. And this is called the Old Garden. I thought these two prints.
I really like this a lot.
And again, it's that orange and blue, like orange
Also
and blue.
late. Was supposed to come in March.
Well,
Jewel Box was supposed to be April.
it's okay. And then because I'm firmly living in my bird era. Look at those birds.
So florals with birds.
Florals with birds. Sorry,
Are
just
okay.
birds. Birds are okay. Let it bloom.
Let it bloom.
Let
That
it
is
bloom.
that is another collection. Yeah.
I have discovered
Yes.
that there is a large nature preserve about an hour from where we're staying in Portugal, and they do a walking tour for
Fun.
it's €35 for a family, and you can see like flamingos and
Cool.
these like weird eagles and like
Cool.
30 other kinds of birds from like
Cool.
5 different biomes, and I am so excited.
You bring your binoculars.
I am bringing my binoculars. They're on the list.
Compact ones or like big?
I have
the
2
big,
sets.
heavy
I
ones?
have a big heavy set and I have a compact set, and so we'll probably end up bringing both of them.
I remember using
um,
my dad's like serious
binocular- yeah.
binoculars. Those things were almost like heavy enough that they would just like topple over my 5-year-old body. But I was like, I can see an owl. And then I just be like, whoop.
I find it's a challenge. I need the birds to stay still because
They don't do
no,
that.
they don't. My eyes take that long to like settle and
them?
track on them,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a little frustrating. I'm like, just sit still, please, bird. So no.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Yes, so lots of quilting cotton collections. There's some Christmas ones too. I didn't pull
Yeah,
those
there's
out.
2 new Christmas collections. There's 2 new Christmas collections. There is another floral-ish collection in there that I have to receive.
I think there's a white on white collection.
And there's a winter collection.
Oh no, it's cream. It's white and silver.
It's white and silver, and that is out. That is out. I put
Yeah.
that out yesterday.
No, it's on the.
Oh, it's back there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another advent calendar
Yes.
with a matching. Oh, we showed that last week, I think, with the matching
Aprons.
Yes. Child and adult
Yeah.
size. And then in the office, there's also a winter collection that I have to receive. And I got an email that Rifle Paper Co. Orchard is on its
Amazing,
way.
because that's late too.
Super duper late. And we didn't get any quilting cottons from that collection. We just got the canvases and the rayons.
Mm-hmm.
So watch for those soon-ish.
Yes.
Like 3-ish weeks.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Cool.
So, I hope everybody comes out for Knit in Public Day.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be fun regardless.
Yeah. It's always a good. This is our 3rd year doing it, and it is fun to participate. And I put an official notice up on the Knit in Public Day website, and 2 people that have never shopped with us before
Great.
have signed up. So
Well,
we'll
I
have
hope
some
they-
new friends coming.
I hope they come.
Yeah.
I hope the weather doesn't deter them.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the bag making membership?
Yes, because we've started. We'll talk about that, but we won't talk about the other thing that we talked about yesterday. Let's leave that for next week.
The other event. In
The
summer.
other event in the summer.
Yes,
There's
no,
another event
that's-
coming up in the summer.
That we're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah.
You know.
But the
I wasn't gonna say anything.
oh well, it's just a little
Ah.
spicy hint.
Ha, ha, ha.
You need to watch next
So
week.
bag making membership I've heard some of my friends calling it the bag making club. I think maybe we missed the mark on calling it a membership club. I don't know. It's too late now. It's a membership, everybody. So
our clubs are in-person
our
physical
clubs are
things.
in-person physical things.
Oh.
They're sort of informal, but yeah, it's a membership.
Yeah.
It's going to have a lot of support material around it. It's a new bag every quarter. So every 3 months. And we are taking a wait list right now, and I think
we've probably got like
30
or so on the wait list.
And we are planning on capping it at 40 people.
Okay.
Now, if we get to July 1st and we have like more than 40 people on a wait list, we may reconsider that. But there's limited spaces because we have limited capacity to actually make this happen this year. Yeah. So if you
we need to like ramp it up.
We need to ramp up to it, exactly. So if you have any questions, send us an email.
So
if you'd like to get on the wait list, send us an email. We'll put you on the wait list, and we're going to send out an email to everyone that has asked to be on the wait list as soon as it is ready to go.
So there's been a couple of questions that I wanted to address, and one of them is, well, if I'm on your regular newsletter, do I need to join this wait list?
Yes,
and the answer is yes, because they're going to, just like
we're
the
going to send the email out
link,
manually.
Yeah.
It's going to be hello, and then everybody's BCC'd. We're not going to do it through our email program. We're going to do it manually.
Okay. And then the other question is, someone wanted to know if they get like a choice in what to pick, and so there's going to be two choices. It's going to be a traditional sort of neutral and then like a bright. So you won't know exactly what fabric you're getting. You're not going to know what bag pattern you're getting ahead of time. But you will have a choice whether you want something that's more like black,
and we're gonna
white,
send
cream,
out. We're gonna send
tan.
out like a survey.
Yes.
A couple months before each delivery, so that we have time to plan and
I guess this one's going to be a little more of a quicker turnaround just because of our launch.
Exactly. Yeah. So the first package will arrive in August. Second in November, and then February and May.
And then the other question was about the founding members price.
Yes.
So if you are committing to the founding members price, that is forever.
Yeah. As long as you're active, as long as you are an active member, and you maintain the quarterly. As long as you maintain the quarterly membership fee, your price will never increase. We're going to open this up again for new members next July, and probably the price will be higher because of inflation and things costing more. But if you sign up now, your price will never increase. But if you drop out,
then you
can't get back in. If you drop out, you can't get back in until we open up another subscription window, and you'll have to go back to you'll have to go to that price. So yeah, we're hoping that this is going to offer some nice perks and value to people who are wanting to get in on this in our first year, and we think it's going to be great. And
it's going to be different from the other YouTube videos that we've done already, in that there's going to be more chance for you to interact. Like there'll be Zoom sessions,
monthly Zoom sessions,
Facebook groups, so that you've got a chance to really interact in a smaller environment than sort of the free-for-all that YouTube uses.
And pre-recorded lessons, tutorials, private access.
And we're working on our setup. We're going to get a microphone.
Yes, we're going to get a microphone.
So we're going to be a little bit more professional.
Yeah, we're going to get a microphone. We're going to, the stand that we have should fit this, like the...
Oh, yeah. Actually, and the Acron one will be good because what we can do is the Acron stand... The Acron stand is designed for your phone to be like this, and for the iPad to be like this, so that you can watch what you're doing as you're recording. But at my home, I do not have the iPad, so
Yes, and we're not going to buy another one.
No. And I don't have a personal iPad.
No.
'Cause
And you're not going to be doing these videos.
No. But like
Michelle
Michelle doesn't have an iPad
also,
either.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's part of what the
we
challenge
need a microphone
is
and
right
lighting.
now.
Yeah.
So,
we're getting there.
we're getting there. We should wrap up the the gnomes are starting to work in the background, and
Yeah, absolutely.
yes. So we'll see everybody this weekend. So super excited
Yeah.
to have you here. Mary Dairy, Alley Cat. Mary Dairy's only here on Saturday from 11 until 1:30. No, it's 11 until 1:30. Yeah, they were originally scheduled for noon, and in order for them to make a birthday party in the afternoon, they asked if they could move us forward, and I said that wasn't a problem.
Perfect.
And Alley Cat will be here all weekend. So if you can't make it on Saturday,
Is she setting up on Friday night?
She is setting up on Friday night.
Perfect.
Yes, all that's under control.
I know. I
Okay.
just wanted to know.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.